Check it, every day we're getting it. Hey, check it, put the place up. Yeah, we know what we made of. Can't get enough of you, boo. I'm a chaser, face up. Now I feel a little major. Blink of an eye, ego. I'ma take a shaker.
Yep, you read it right. This is a Valentine's Day tutorial for all my single girls out there. Okay, so why did I make this tutorial dedicated for all my single girls out there? Is because I was single for a very long time before I got into a relationship, and girl, I know exactly what it's like. I feel you. And there's nothing wrong being single. I think it's amazing. So is being in a relationship. But I wanted to make this video because every year on Valentine's Day, a lot of girls are being celebrated who are in a relationship. Obviously, if you are in a relationship or if you're single, you're definitely more than welcome to watch this tutorial as well. Also, I just want to make it to be an easy tutorial. A lot of the tutorials I see are all like cut creases and all of that, but there's also like girls who are, you know, not too good with makeup. Anyways, let's get to it. I'm going to start with my Lancome primer. I really like this because it smooths out your skin, and also it keeps your skin hydrated. For this look, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Luminous Silk foundation in number 4. Oh, I forgot to color correct. So I'm gonna leave the portion of my under eye without foundation because I forgot to color correct. For my under eyes, I actually used these products from NARS. So I used the darker one in caramel to color correct my under eye, and the NARS in custard to conceal my under eye. I only really need a little bit of this. Just gonna color correct right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in. Now that I've put my color corrector for my under eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal that area. So I'm actually gonna use the same brush. I always do this on myself. I use the same brush for my foundation and then my concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and gently blend it. The foundation, the concealer, and skin prepping is done, I'm going to powder myself with one of my favorite powders, which is from Laura Mercier. I feel like this is so good for me. This seriously lasts me the whole day without touching up. One of the tips that I can give you when you're powdering, you always have to tap, and you actually don't need that much product to powder your face. This is what causes your makeup to have so much texture, or your like face to be really dry when you have dry skin. So I'm just gonna put that all over my face, and that's it. It may be a little bit under the eye, just like really set it, but you really don't need that much. I see so many girls when I used to work at Sephora and Nordstrom. Sorry. I see so many girls when I used to work at Sephora and Nordstrom, they would pack on their face with so much powder, and I'm like, ooh girl, ooh girl. This eye look is gonna be really easy, you guys. Even if you don't have much experience with makeup, you can do it. I think anybody can do it. So I always keep at least 3 to 4 blending brushes with me. Blending is your friend. Before I start then, I'm gonna use my NARS concealer as my eye primer. Let's say if you are in a situation where you forgot your eyeshadow primer or you just don't have any primer at all last minute, you can definitely use your concealer as your primer. I'm just gonna use this to put all over my lid to kind of like even out the color. So just pat it there lightly, nothing too fancy. Now I have my transition color. Now I want to put a little bit of a darker color, just kind of like give it a little bit of depth. I actually don't have the latest palettes like in the world. I just work with what I got. But when Carly Bible, when she made this palette, it was like years ago, she came with 4 highlighter shades for all different skin tones, which is amazing. I actually use this on myself as both as a contour and highlight, and every time I wear it, people ask me, what highlighter are you wearing? I'm gonna use this flat eyeshadow brush to add a little bit of shimmer on my middle, on the middle area of my eye, and I'm gonna use this color here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and mix these 2 shades together and also put that on my lid. I'm also gonna go ahead and darken this up with this color right here. Eyeshadow is done. I am going to proceed with doing my eyeliner, and for that I'm gonna use the Suva Hydra Liner. So this is water activated. I'm going to use this eyeliner from Trish McAvoy to line. This is gonna look really scary, but my upper lid and then my lower. Hold on. I'm gonna use all these 3 for contouring and highlighting again. I already have my Motives Cosmetics Miami Glow on. I already have both of my Motives Cosmetics Miami Glow on both of my cheeks. So I'm gonna take this golden one and just apply maybe a little bit more in here. Okay. So now I have my contour. I'm gonna go ahead and use this too as my highlight. I'm gonna mix them together. Oh, by the way, I've actually been using the same brush. Yes, it is possible to use the same brush for your contour, blush, and highlighter. I just wipe it with tissue. Like the highlighting part, the part where everyone else is just happy. As a makeup artist, putting eyelashes on, or eyelashes in general, is really not my strongest suit, but you gotta do what you're gonna do sometimes. I'm going to use the Shu Imura eyelashes in Palpalina. We're pretty much almost done, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my Fenty Stana lip paint. Now this liquid lipstick here, a lot of people have been saying that it bleeds a lot. I actually use it for dance, but so far it hasn't budged on me, so I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. But to avoid that from happening, we're gonna use the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 8C. When you put your Fenty Stana liquid lip paint, it is a lot. So with this product, a little bit really goes a long way, because in this applicator here, which I love by the way, there's already a lot of product in there. I find that the consistency of this is not as thick as your regular liquid lipstick. As you can see, that was a lot of product. You don't need to dip it back. There's enough product on this. So that's it for this tutorial, and if you guys like it, I hope you guys can give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say, whether you're single or whether you are not, happy Valentine's Day and you're loved. Bye bye.